we go. There's the kitchen. And this, chaps, is the UK version of Pattaya Beach. Oh dear. Well, welcome to the UK. Foggy, a little bit cold. Nice English country garden. Hey? And this is my lodgings while I'm here in the UK, at my parents' place. The wonderful Grange Cottage is quite an old building, dates back to the 1880s, I think. Yeah, the flight was pretty good. Emirates, 38,000 baht, pretty crap food. A bit of a culture shock. I kind of went from this to this. 2 hours on the train in the UK, £44 and 60p. Ridiculous. And the toilet was absolutely abominable, which means bloody awful. Oh, really there? Let's stay at this. 46 quid. Bloody flooded. A bit of cabbage in the toilet as well. Bloody rip off. Let me get out of here. I'm standing in a load of wee. But it was nice arriving at Crewkern Station to meet my mum. We got a nice garden. We actually own all of this bit, but there's some weird laws in England, date back to like the 16th century, where, you know, you have to give people right of way through your land. You get all these, when you buy places in rural parts of the UK, you will have to check the land deeds, because there's suddenly, some law in the 16th century says some juggler can come running through your land or something, or some muppet, and the laws haven't been changed back. So this divides the land, which is a bit annoying, but anyway. Public people can walk up there, but this is the other side. It's like a little apple tree as we're in Somerset. My mum has hired a car. We're going to pick that up, and normally, excuse me, I haven't slept for like a day or so I look a bit rough. Normally you hire a car for a few days, but she's hired it for a month. So we might have to remortgage the house. It's going to be quite a bill, but anyway, there you go. So a nice little English cottage. We've got the old outbuildings, and what we got in there? I haven't been here. It's a bit emotional. Last time I was here, my dad was alive, so I'm just sort of we've got a pergola here, and we usually have roses growing up in the summer. I think I'm waking up the neighbours. And we've had some hooligans as well. Apparently, some young kids been tipping over the bins and stuff. So my mum's put in some CCTV, which is a shame. Hiya, you all right? And there you go. Hello, little mate. I don't think you get on in Thailand. So yeah, people can actually go through the land, as you can see there. And it doesn't bother me. The people are really nice and friendly. But yeah, you can't be sitting if you're doing some nude sunbathing in the summer. You got to be careful. Anyway, that's where I'm staying. Let's see what's going on. Got the moodiest cat in the UK there. I've been locked out. Oh dear. Oh, I found a key. There we go. There's the kitchen. This wasn't here in the original house. This has been added on. It was literally like a little 3-bedroom place, as I said, where the doctor lives. I'll get some lights on. I don't think we need it. We got a nice little kitchen here. The old cooker, and the biggest radio I've ever seen in my life. Look at that, huge. Mum loves Radio 4. Let me put it on. Funnily enough, this picture here, my dad was in Bangkok. I told you he's recently passed away, sadly, but he was in Bangkok. He was on a stopover there. He was working in Australia. For about 4 days he was there, and he bought this, 1968. God knows how much he paid for it. And I think he got an elephant as well. Where's the elephant? Oh yeah, we got an elephant here. Look, this one as well. He said he got that off a little boy selling them on the boats in Bangkok. There you go. 50 years later, his son's out there. Goodness me. Did you get through to the cab guy? So he's picking us up. All right. Are you decent?
Sorry?
Are you decent? I got my little gadget out.
Oh dear.
Anyway, yeah, we're going to go and pick up the hire car. You don't even know what we've got, have we, dear? So we're just going to turn up and maybe it's a Rolls Royce or maybe it's a moped.
No, it's just a 4-door car.
Is it?
Manual. I can't remember what it's called.
Is it? All right.
Might be a Fiat or something.
2 hours later.
We've had a nightmare, haven't we? Hey?
Yeah, we certainly have.
What do we think of Enterprise Rent-A-Car? What do you reckon?
Definitely. No.
You were going to knock them out with your handbag. Well, apparently they wouldn't accept me card. It was just like the Little Britain sketch, computer says no.
Computer says no.
It was quite a lot, but anyway. So we're borrowing my nephew's car. And we're heading to, where are we going today, Mum? Lyme Regis,
Yeah.
a famous historical British town. There's loads of people. Look at that. Alright. Nothing is free in the UK, especially parking. How much is it here, you reckon? It's going to be a rip-off, isn't it? It's a bit of a moody looking traffic warden, isn't it? Make sure we get a ticket, I reckon. Here we go. Lyme Regis, the Jurassic Coast. Yeah, you got all your fossils, things around here. Right, what is it? £1.50 an hour. Not too bad, could be worse. £1.50. Have we got any coins? I've only got notes. Dreaded parking machine. Oh, blimey, what a palaver. You could only pay by card. We found a coin one. And yeah, you got to leave it on the front of your dash here. Otherwise, the parking attendant there, well, I don't know what they'll do. But anyway, hopefully that doesn't blow off. There's a lot of traditions at the British beach or the British seaside resorts. And they're still kind of here at Lyme Regis. You got these little beach huts you can hire out. These are kind of more modern ones. They run all along the beach. And in, well, years gone by, before your trips to Thailand and Spain, people would come and rent these out, and they still do. And on the odd days that it's sunny, enjoy the beach. And it's not like Pattaya. You've got really great big rocks here. It is the Jurassic Coast, so it is fossil country. And yeah, this is the channel here. And yeah, you can do loads of like fossil hunting up on the other side there. They do have a lot of rock falls here, so you've got to be careful. It's very soft rock, isn't it? And they have quite a few accidents. You got your swimming togs with you? Hey?
No, it's not that warm. When I first married,
You were telling me when you went abroad for the first time in 19 when?
it was about
1867.
Well, we actually flew to Spain.
In 1966,
Yes.
you could only take £50 out of the country.
Yes. That's
Blimey
right.
heck, how times have
We
changed.
were broke, and we're going to be broke.
Well, we're going to be broke again. It's all
By the
happening
look of it.
again, isn't it? And see the street lights in the shape of fossils. Here we go. You got your fish and chip stalls. How much are they going for? Yeah, fish and chips, £10. It's gone up a bit, isn't it? I remember when it was about £3-4 quid. £10 for fish and chips.
Yeah, they had one outside.
Ice creams. It's kind of nice. And this, chaps, is the UK version of Pattaya Beach. Oh dear. It's alright, isn't it? Yeah. You got to remember, if you live in the UK, it's miserable 90% of the time. So when the sun shines, people are pretty unhealthy by the sound of it as well. Yeah. Hey? Yeah. This is where we escaped to. The water's freezing cold. Probably dog crap in the sand. It's all in the imagination. There you go, bacon, sausage and egg, bread, pudding and clotted cream. Proper English food. 2 cappuccinos, £5.60. Bargain. Are they nice and big, are they? Nice and big?
Sorry?
They're nice and big.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah, good man. You order there and then you pick up at the window there. And there's a little bell. She's ringing a bell over there, I think, as well. Yeah. Oh, is it me? Oh, I'm asking about. Yeah.
With a bit staying in a hotel or
Here we go. Thank you. Cheers, Mum. What a carry on. So these little places like Lyme Regis, where we are now, they're full of history. I had a little read, and this harbour dates to the 13th century. It gets very choppy, the water around here in the English Channel, and they have a volunteer lifeboat service, the RNLI, that they live off donations. And the actual town, Lyme Regis, Lyme comes from the fact that in the 7th century, the King of Wessex gave some land to some monks here, and they started a salt works, and hence the name Lyme. And the Regis comes from the fact that King Edward I visited here, and that was added on to create Lyme Regis. And they actually drew a lot of artists here. I think Jane Austen penned or wrote Persuasion, and Turner, the great artist, came here to work. So yeah, they're British seaside towns are rather odd. They're rather quaint. You've got you see all the little huts on there where people hire them out. They're not cheap. It's very British. Fish and chips, ice cream, and giant seagulls. There you go. There's one taking off now. You've got to be careful of those buggers. They'll nick your fish and chips. Right. See where my mum is. Probably shoplifting. Right, we better get back before that scary looking parking attendant does something to our little car. How long we got? I've never seen you move so fast, Mum. Go on.
Well, I think it's due pretty well now.
Yeah, she might be standing by. I don't want to mess with her. Doomsday Book. Are there any parking spaces? Probably not. All these oldie English pubs. I'm alright. I'm alright, Mum. I'm highly trained.
Camera. Oh, God.
Mobility scooters. It's all happening. Seagulls. There we go. I think this is the old part of town coming up here. You telling me how to drive, Mum?
I'm just making sure that you're busy looking at that little...
I wonder if King Edward I had a drink in there.
Go.
Lyme Bay. All right. I'm being told off. So this is the old part of town. Look at that. There's old buildings here. Look at that. Is that the old theatre? Goodness me. Well,
Very quaint.
a quaint little English seaside town. I saw an Italian restaurant there, though. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus. Mary and Joseph.
It's a bit tight, isn't it?
Yes.
Have I gone the wrong way? I should have right of way. Look at the sign.
Wait.
Oh, we couldn't find a parking space. You've got these lovely little bungalows, look, with all the solar panels. All retired people, and there's a caravan park here.
The holiday home.
Holiday homes, yeah. I don't know how much they cost. I have to turn around. Look, there's loads of them.
Yes, you can come and have your holiday here.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it
Look at that. The old speed humps. We're in the UK, aren't we? Speed humps everywhere. There you go. You don't want to go to Thailand. You want to come here for a couple of weeks. Look at that. Fantastic. Right, we're now in Lyme Regis town centre, and this one we get 1 hour for £2. It's about 100 baht. Yeah, let's check out where King Edward would have roamed, and the old monks from the 7th century. Very exciting. I'm just rabbiting. All right, man. All right. I'm trying to be professional. There we go, got some old buildings here. This is the main drag of Lyme Regis. It's a bit shabby actually. Got this kind of odd shops in this part of the world. Old antique type things. Paul Strathern, Vaslap. Was that a bit of Russian philosophy? I don't know. What do we got down here? Little clong. Water flowing into the sea. So this is the old part of Lyme Regis, where King Edward and his mates would trot through. As I said, Turner and a lot of famous writers and artists stayed here. That's beautiful, isn't it? It's tiny little streets. A little tattoo shop there. Some quite odd little places. You can buy your sweets and your rock. Let's have a little wander down here. What's all this about? Do like my alleyways. So there you go, there's actually an actual theatre up there. And let's check out the view. And yeah, France is over there. It's a beautiful coastline, beautiful part of the world. There's kind of new buildings mixed in with quaint old. Must be, I don't know how old they are, but you can certainly see better days. There's a museum. It's worth a little visit. Yeah, the harbour, we were over the other side, just over there. France yonder. And there's a restaurant actually just up there, the yellow building with cannons facing towards France, because we never go on with France historically. So, and we got looks pretty old, doesn't it, that bridge? The water coming out into the sea. That looks pretty original to me, I don't know. A lot of it is rebuilt. The erosion from the sea air causes a lot of problems with the buildings, but the general layout of the roads, well, it's so narrow. Definitely date back to, well, at least 300 or 400 years ago. I bet King Edward wouldn't, well, he'd have hated to pay and display parking. I don't know. There we go. Dogs fighting in the background. Beautiful Jurassic coast. Lyme Regis, well worth a visit. Oh. What film was made here?
The French Lieutenant Woman.
French Lieutenant's Woman. Any famous actresses or actors? It's quite old, is it?
Google it.
Well, I've got your phone in the car. Here we go, UK rules and regulations. No alcohol. No harassment. Oh, all right. No feeding the gulls. You get £100 fine. Goodness me. But these gulls, you can see them up there. They will swoop down and nick your food. And they're quite aggressive. Wasn't it? We were having fish and chips and Annie had a fish taken by a seagull. They're huge here. So yeah, lots of rules and regulations. So no harassing people on the beach, Mum. Or bashing people with your handbag.
Who's going to tell you off? There's no police.
You don't get any police anymore, do you? They don't walk around anymore. We're sitting here like a couple of old kids moaning. Anyway, pleasant way to spend a Sunday afternoon. People watching at Lyme Regis. And we're back. Fantastic little motor, that. The old Yaris's, you can see all around. It's like a goldfish bowl. These modern cars, you can't see anything. Mum's escaped from the camera. So all in all, a very nice day. I have noticed quite a lot of changes. Well, it's still very, very bright. Just when I arrived at Woking Station, the Marks and Spencer's, which is like a food store, has no people actually on the counter. It's all automated. Friendly gentleman, I think it was the cleaner, helped me put my food through. I was just cluing it. Where have people gone? And the banks too. Had to go to the bank and let's go over in the shade. There was just one bloke with a laptop. There used to be counters in the bank with people, humans. It's just one bloke who looked like he just left school with a laptop, and just everything you want to do just points to a machine. You can't speak to anybody. And yeah, everything's gone up. And the petrol's gone up. Fish and chips. Parking's always a rip-off anyway. So we'll see. I might make a few more videos. I'm here primarily to be with my mum, and my sister's been looking after her well, through the pandemic and all that. So it's my turn to take over the mantle, and we get on very well. So we might have a few more adventures. And yeah, it's been a beautiful day. So I'm going to head back into my little digs. It's very cozy in there, and yeah, I might edit this video. I don't know. We'll see. I might put it up, might not. But on that note, I'll say stay safe, stay well, and from the beautiful Misterton in Somerset, see you in the next video.